Hi, this is Zach here with the Crypto Risers here at Zach's Traders Cafe for Monday, the 4th of March. Starting off with Ripple as our guest larger crypto. And here you can see that we've got progress within this rising trend channel from back in November. Top of the channel heading for the 80 cents zone. We're looking for that by the end of this month, especially while we remain above the initial 2024 resistance around the 60 cents mark. So reasonably tight risk reward there on that particular market. You can see that the breakout there happened on the 27th of February around the 55 cents area when we broke that December resistance line. Moving on to a rather esoterically named market, otherwise known as Bonk. Apparently this has different meanings on different sides of the Atlantic, but what you can see here is they've got a U-shaped turnaround here. The best case scenario now is that we head towards the top of a rising trend channel from back in, basically the end of the year. And ideally, we stay above the resistance on the way down and recent resistance around the 0.27 level. Above that, we're looking for 0.70, which is obviously quite a big upside compared to the 0.39 level that we have at the moment. But basically above 0.27, looking for 0.70, hopefully as soon as the end of this month, while we remain above the resistance and new support that we seem to have in place at the moment. Next up is another interesting bullish situation coming in the form of Cult. And here we've got this broadening triangle progression. Top of the triangle there heading for 0.60. We're currently at 0.46. And we're hoping that this market will stay above the 0.40 or 0.40 level basically over the near term. So risking the 6 points to try and make another 14 there on Cult. Another very volatile situation, as you'd expect with all these mini cryptos at the moment, and it comes in the form of Doge Killer. Massive move to the upside here, basically breaking our previous target around the $468 level. Above that, we're looking for up to the $775 level, which is the upper parallel of the rising trend channel, which has been in place since back at the end of September. Obviously that line there from July last year heading towards that $800 zone. Ideally we stay above the $510 area. That is quite a big move we've had, and therefore money management at this point is rather difficult, as it normally is with most cryptos. Next up, a market which obviously thinks it's quite important, as it's named after one of the richest people in the world. Here we've got Elon versus the US dollar, and here a situation where we've broken through the 0.3 level, looking for basically up to 0.45, which is a resistance line projection from back in August, and hoping for that over the next few sessions, given the current rather sharp rate of progress for this market. Moving along to another riser which could have more legs, Everdome, and here you can see that we've broken a line of resistance there around the 0.66 level, currently at 0.82, and looking for this market to head to the top of that rising trend channel from July last year as high as 0.15. So basically looking for this market to double in price over the near term, hopefully by the end of this month. But the key here is staying above that broken resistance line there from the beginning of the year at 0.67 versus 0.82 at the moment. Next up, another chart situation which hopefully will deliver the goods, and it's Ecash. Here you can see that we've already had a massive spike, intraday spike that is, and currently around the 0.62 level. We've had a spike towards the 0.100 and looking for an eventual target here as high as 0.120. The recent support for this market, old resistance around the 0.50. So looking for, let's say, risking the 12 points there to get up to as high as 0.115. Moving along to another situation which is of interest, HOPR, Hopr token. Here we've almost hit that resistance line there from back in October. That's heading for 25 cents, currently at 22.5 cents roughly. And ideally we hit the 25 cents level over the next 24-48 hours. If you're a fan of this market and looking for greater glory, the next parallel would be up to the basically 40 cents level, so above 25 cents, looking for 40 cents on this market if we can crack 25 cents relatively quickly. We've actually looked at the next market quite recently, in fact over the weekend, and we'll see if we can get further progress for Optimus AI. Here you can see that we've got that rising trend channel from back in October, the top of the channel there heading for 60 cents. Currently at 45 cents, so looking to break that resistance area up to 50 cents, and hopefully we can get up to 60 cents or so in the first part of this month. This stage only back below recent broken resistance at 34 cents, really delaying the upside scenario. Moving on to another market which we've covered just lately, and good to see that this market is consolidated above the 50-day moving average, which we're looking for it to do at 0.69. And now up to the top of that broadening triangle base, which we identified just a few days ago. A break of the 0.95 level should give us another chance of a push higher, as high as 0.144 over the first half of March. But obviously the key here is breaking that triangle top at over the next day or two. One of the markets of the day, nervous network, where we've had this market breaking the first target there at 0.65, second target there around 0.86, and the best case scenario at this stage is that we can head up to 2.5 cents, 0.25 by the end of this week. You see the massive breakout that we've had today, and it looks as though the momentum is strong enough to get us up to that 2.5 cent level with decent consolidation at the 1.5 cent level overnight, but at least while we're above 1.5, looking for 2.5 cents here on this market. Another situation which is looking pretty bullish, but obviously not as great as nervous could be, because it's almost impossible to be that way. Here we've got SRM, and the picture here really a potentially rising trend channel from back in September, top of the channel they're heading towards the 11 cents, so 11.5 cents level, and that's valid while we hold above 6 cents, which is recent neckline resistance for this market, basically the late January and mid-February resistance for this market. A nice bull flag there of consolidation at the 7 cents zone. One of the other big rises of the day is coming up, and here pretty impressive stuff in the form of Shiba. Here you can see a vertical move, and the real challenge is trying to work out where the top of the channel is. Best case at the moment is that we're heading towards 0.53, which obviously compares rather well with a 0.33 at the moment, so suggesting that we've got a decent percentage upside there. The resistance yesterday around the 0.24 levels, above 0.24, we're basically looking for this market to more than double over the course of March. On to the last two, and starting off with Step App, which is in a sharp rising trend channel. That's been in place since back, well, the end of September. The current price here up to 0.129, and we're looking for this market to head up to 0.188 over the near term. That's especially while we're above the 0.127 level, which obviously we've just broken at the moment. So the old resistance there from back in December, and looking for a decent chunky move over the next, well, at least the first half of March, if everything goes well. You can see the overall pattern here is of a U-shaped reversal, which tends to be, or a saucer-shaped reversal, which tends to be one of the strongest around. Last one of the day is coming up here, and here you can see that Wild is also breaking out with this U-shaped pattern. The initial target here, basically the old resistance from back in November. Above that, around the 0.62 level, or 66 cents level, we're looking for up to the top of the channel there, as high as 93 cents, hopefully by the end of this month. At this stage, only back below the 52 cents level, and the initial 2024 resistance really delaying the upside scenario. That's it for me today. More updates during the week.